If you're watching this recording, yes, I'm the organizer wearing a Spice Girls t-shirt because that's where I'm at right now. And I'm gonna explain in a sec. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Monday, May 23rd, 2022. And we're getting through it. I'm James Lott Jr. This is the SOS Show with James Lott Jr., the Super Organizer Show. I'm the Super Organizer. I'm James Lott Jr. Of course, before I begin, thanks and gratitude to everyone who wished me a happy birthday. I am 53 years old. I say my age proudly. I made it. Now, folks that I know don't make it to 53. I made it to 53 and I'm here. Hope not, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I made it. I want to thank Catalina Island, the Seaside Inn, the Catalina Express for my trip. To all my friends and family who are treating me with so much kindness this month. To take me off my birthday. I have more stuff coming. It's not over yet. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. To my kids and grandkids, everybody, love you guys all. In 2 weeks, it will be 8 years of this show. Nearly 400. We're getting towards the 400th episode. It won't happen next week or in 2 weeks. We're got another, I think, 10 episodes before I get there. It's like that. We're almost there. We're getting there. Episode 400. So I can't, that's crazy. This is also Mental Health Awareness Month here in May, and I've been speaking out on my mental health and something that so it's all coinciding together. I got a bunch of things going on all at the same time. But my reason for coming on today, I haven't done a lot of shows the last month or so. I've been busy reevaluating, rechanging, restructuring the businesses, my life, my emotions, and that includes organizing. It includes professional organizing and everything there. 53 years old. I was talking to my girl, Regina Lark, who's been a guest on the show and who's a renowned professional organizer, speaker, teacher. She's extraordinary. Love you, Regina. Which about changes. I was telling about some things I'm thinking about doing. And I have some major stuff that I'm going to talk to you guys about kind of happening, and I will be talking to my clients about also. Somebody I've talked to already about it. But this month I've been working at reduced work capacity on purpose to get my mind together. And once you pass 50, it's a really interesting thing. You learn there's a whole new set of things you look at. Before 50, it's one thing. After 50, it becomes much more your mortality becomes real. Retirement becomes a closer issue. Health, for some of us, it's our aging parents or our grown children, grandchildren. Like there's a whole world that opens this different. How much longer do I want to do this? How much longer do I not want to do this? How much am I able to do this? My energy levels, health issues. There's a lot that goes on. I've been doing this job in this field for 13 years almost. And I love this industry more in life itself. You guys should know that if you watch these episodes, I love this industry. COVID took a lot out of us, for many of us. And especially here in Los Angeles, where everything was locked down, I couldn't truly practice the type of organizing I do. I know some folks became movers and they became essential and all kinds of stuff. But for me, the type of stuff that I do, it was not conducive to do that here in Los Angeles, plus my own health issues. As of this recording, to my knowledge, I've not gotten COVID. 2.5 years into this, I haven't. So I am just grateful for that. I am vaccinated. I'm not boosted yet. I need to get boosted, but I am vaccinated. So that helps a little bit, of course. Take precautions. But through a lot of things, I let kind of fall by the wayside because I didn't organize for large pockets of time because of COVID. My clients got it, or my life got it, or just the world was like, there's a lot of outside influences that I didn't. So I was turned back to other things that I was doing, my classes, seminars, speaking engagements, hosting. So taking the podcast. So I have majorly decided I'm going to create my online course system, my super organizer university, so to speak. There might be some other name for it. I'm going to work on that. And I have so many courses and things that people enjoy. I teach, and I did some recently and get paid for. I love it. But I think I want to hone that better. I have a way with words. I have a way with audiences. I know that. It's not an ego thing. I just know I do. My enthusiasm for the business seems to come across. And the way I explain stuff, it's very plain speak, step by step, very clear. I'm telling you from experience because I've done it. There's a lot of things I do, and I'm seeing the feedback. Not just so I'm saying all this, but then I look at the views, the downloads, and the comments, and there's something there. I physically don't want to do organizing anymore. I that's the realization that I'm taking this time off. I think I might keep a few clients here and there once in a while to just keep it fresh, but as an ongoing, regular basis, I think I'm done, and I will be phasing that out within the next few months. It's even hard for me to say this as I'm saying it to you right now. My mouth doesn't even want to form those words. Even though I came to that conclusion. My body is just not the same as it was before. My knees aren't the same. My shoulders aren't the same. It's too hard trying to find good people out there. I'm sorry, it is. This is be real. That could be the level that I was. My level of commitment to my clients is very high. I feel that my clients should have the best possible professional organizers ever. So even the ones that if I've referred to someone else, that professional organizer to me, I hold them in high regard. I don't send them to anybody. I just feel like people deserve to have the best. And I'm sorry, I'm against something. I'm sorry, I'm looking at so much to be looking at right now. So multitasking. I use multitasking. Did I just close it? What's going on? And that's the thing. And that's another thing. I have so many other things going on in my life that are bringing me money, because that's what it is, and fulfillment, that I'm not even leaving my house for. And it's safe. My coaching practice is doubled. That's something that I'm really promoting. I'm going to start promoting more of my lottahelp.com coaching. I'm seeing that there's a need for more of that, and helping people turn their businesses more profitable using media. That seems to be where my bailiwick is, as they say. So I'm going to focus on that more. And I want to focus on continuing to empower people, the everyday person, to get organized. And the few clients I have, I will probably keep, or keep around. I'm looking at my rates. I'm looking at everything. I'm looking at everything that I do. It's like 2.5 years I was on hold for I just kind of didn't move the needle that much, because everybody's having hard times. It's like unpredictable. We know what's going on, but now we're kind of living with this pandemic. And so people are back to work, and there are people who are working, and things are happening again. So I think it's time for me now to reevaluate. But again, me even saying this to you guys, it makes me uneasy a little bit, but also I feel free in a weird way. I feel both. I just trust me. I wish I had learned this was a business 30 years earlier, even though it was just new 30 years earlier. But I just wish I had known this. If I started in my 20s or my 30s, then that'd be a different story. But I'm 53, and I'm just like, this manual labor stuff is it's just too much. But I love the puzzle piecing together and all that. I want to start going into a leading role and empowering younger people to organize. My other mission, of course, has always been, and why I've done this show for almost 8 years, is to publicize and promote our wonderful industry. I don't care what organization you're part of, and within the organizing community or the ADHD community, people don't know who you are. They don't know us. They don't know us at all. They don't. They hear the home edit. They hear hoarders, clean sweep, Recon. They hear bits and pieces. They don't know how wonderful, how vast, how diverse, in what we do and what we cover and subjects, that they don't know any of that. They don't. They know plumbers, they know housekeepers, they know electricians. They don't know organizers. We do more than just clean up closets, make them pretty. I've had them on the show. I've had them on this show. We have people who really are working into the mind, the science of people who are disorganized or who have ADHD or ADD, who have some type of hoarding disorder type, people who hold on to things. There's so much things. I mean, older, younger kids, organizing kids to get schedules put together to work on their homework, how to study for college exam. Like organizers come across, I mean, everything. As my friend says, womb to tomb. That's what you need us with something. How to teach chores to kids. There's, how to help out mompreneurs and people who are in tech companies and businesses, or on some kind of path with their papers. Papers are everywhere. Paper everywhere. I feel like the world at large does not know what we do. And it's my mission till I can't speak no more. Till my voice is gone or I can't remember. I'm going to be promoting our industry like crazy. And I just think it's such a service. And I was looking at my shows I've done the last year or so. My biggest shows where I take my junk drawers live, come here and organize them. People love it. We get to ask questions. We get to talk about stuff. It's amazing. I love the community aspect of this, but the world needs to know organizers. They need to know who we are, what we do. And that's more my mission at this point than actual going to someone's house. Now, so my clients are going to be pissed. They'll be sad and upset, I'm sure. And that's a sign. It's a good sign that we worked well together. But I have to bring it down. It's like I can assist here and there, but it's a bigger price. Like I'm going to figure out the particulars of like what would bring me to actually do it. I'm taking no more new clients. It'll be completely just certain ones I know, maybe I do client once in a while if someone's needs just one thing happening. I know I've been the go-to organizer, but still you can come to me and I can always pass you on to some wonderful people, especially in LA. There's some great folks here in LA doing organizing, but it's time. I'll continue doing the show, of course. I'll probably start kicking up more episodes. I've been just kind of running around trying to get my life together, get my mind together. There's some more education I want to take too, and things I want to do with that. And I have that organizing musical that I still want to put out. I have organizing songs around right now, but I've organized musical I put together. I want to get that on stage. And now we have stage stuff happening, or as a audio play. I mean, audio musical. I'm working on a bunch of stuff that's organizing related that I want to bring to you out there. And this audience, and I'll talk more about this when I actually do my anniversary show. My anniversary is June 5th. That's a Sunday, which will be here. So June 6th, Jan will be the show. Or 7th, I can't remember what day it is. I'll be back. It's just that I appreciate everyone who's listened to the show, who enjoys, who asks about, like, we haven't had an episode in a while. I love it. And to all of my clients, like thanks and gratitude to every client I've ever had, anybody who's ever hired me and given me money to organize their space. I appreciate you very much. I never thought my wildest dreams was because of you that I got into Forbes magazines. Because of you, I almost got an award at Naples. Because of you, I got to live where I get to live. I mean, it's. I have a book out. I have more books I want to put out. I have a couple more books I'm on the horizon I'll put out this year. I have a plan, and and I'm excited and nervous and scared at the same time. But it feels really correct and right for me to do this. Organizing is amazing. Being an entrepreneur is crazy and hard. I have books out on that too. You can read my books to follow our lead series and find out how I'm doing this. But right now I'm very relaxed. And this is gonna be a new chapter for me again, which I've done before. And I missed it from scratch, but this time it's not from scratch. I already have a foundation. So it's gonna be some new chapter. We'll see how that goes. But like I said, there might be a few clients I'll keep. Maybe it depends on what it is and who they are and what's going on and how frequent they use me. There are folks who use me quarterly. That could be fun to come every 3 months, come in and do something. Like you're actually my hands in something. But as a regular organizer trying to do 5, 6, 7, 8 clients a week, that's over. That's done. And now that's done. That is James Lott Jr. is done. Done. To organize the show, the SOS Show is everywhere on every audio streaming service. It's on YouTube at JLJ Media. I will continue. Well, the next episode will be the anniversary show, and I will talk about guests and what's going to happen, what's coming up. It's more to come. We are not done. And the 400th episode, whenever I got to map that out, whenever that is, I'm so excited. I'm gonna make a big show on that. Clearly, and yeah, it's gonna be great. But thank you so much. Subscribe, follow, comment. My pages are online. The Super Organizer Show or Super Organizer. They're on Twitter and Facebook. And I will talk to you next time. Have a happy, enjoyable, reflective Memorial Day weekend this weekend. And I'll see you next time.